schools and colleges remain closed here in Shopian as well. Now, I am here at the Rainbow International Educational Institute. This is a leading group of institutes. This started in 2011. It has some 2,200 students till date. And I'm joined here by the managing director, the principal of one of its branches. We'll try and get a sense of really what are the hardships that the students here are facing currently. Could you just help me with your name and your designation?
Yeah,
first?
my name is Sajjad Ahmed Khan and I'm working here as a managing director of the school.
Sajjad, what is the status now? Because I saw the line of buses, all the buses are standing there in the snow. Yeah. Clearly, the school has been shut down, since 5th of August or prior to that?
No, from 5th of August actually. From the day the Article 370 was abrogated, from that day the school is shut down.
Was there a notification? How did it happen? I mean, or did you...
There was no notification from any of the corner. It was just all of a sudden. Actually, in the evening time, we came to know that curfew has been clamped down from the whole valley, and we came to know about the Article 370. And from that day, no transport was plying on the roads, and everything is shut down in the valley.
So, what is the situation now? Normally, around this time is also when the winter vacations of children start. In December, you look at Chile Kalan. How is the curriculum of the children impacted right now?
So far as the curriculum is concerned, it is highly impacted because the students have not attended the school from last 4 months. And now what we are doing to just compensate the loss of the students, we are just framing the assignments and sending them to the home so that they can at least go through the assignments and they can at least compensate a bit of the loss which has occurred.
Do your sessions also start here in October, the new classes?
Yes. New class starts in the month of November. Actually, October is the session when we are going to conduct the final exams. Okay. And in the month of November, we start the new classification. But right now, you can see the atmosphere is not feasible for the students to come to school right now. As now, situation is coming on track. But now the prevailing situation, that is the atmospheric conditions. They are not allowing us to bring pre-nursery kids, nursery kids to school in such harsh winters as the whole area is covered with the snow. And it's chilly winds are blowing right now. So almost I can say the academic losses for the full session, this session has been affected completely.
So it's a tremendous loss, especially for children. Of course, they go to private tuitions, they try and take coaching classes, but can it really make up for the atmosphere that the child finds in a school compound, in a school premises? Let me try and speak to some of the teachers here. What's your name?
My name is Muzaffar Ahmed Malik.
Muzaffar Sahab, tell me, the children, the assignments that you send them home, is it sufficient to make up for what the children learn?
And how you have to thereafter go through the assessment sheets. So it would be a difficult task for the parent indeed. But yes, we had no other option.
Right. You are a principal of one of the branches. What's your name?
My name is Amir Ashrafwani.
Right. Amir, please tell us, I saw some students trickling in. I mean, what are you able to do? Because Kashmir board, they do have exams for students, especially in the 5th, 8th and 10th grade. So how are those students really managing their examination also at a time when the internet clampdown continues?
Actually, if we talk of the internet, internet has been clamped down, and with that, actually, students are going through the internet. There's a lot of this benefit of the internet, we can say, especially for the students. But when the internet has been clamped down, a huge loss, I can say, because internet is very much beneficial for the students. When internet has been clamped down, students are not able to just continue their studies because already the schooling has been just discontinued. So internet is very important for the students. We can say internet internet is very important for the students. They need to restore the internet so that the students can once again continue their studies.
Are you hopeful that the schools can open anytime soon? Are you looking at a possible timeline by when the students can perhaps come back to the classrooms?
Actually, we hope for the best. If the situation just is can be normalized here, we hope for the best, because schooling is very much important. One day of the school is very. If we talk of a single day in the school, that's very much important for the students. Since the school has been just schools in the valley have been just discontinued from a very long time. So if the schools once again schools will restore to their normal position, that would be very much beneficial for the students.
So, what is your name? Are you also a teacher
Yeah,
here?
actually, I'm in the this management body of this school. My name is Abid Hussain. So, for this, we can say, if we talk about the students of this session, I think from 5th of August, it is fully clamped down of this in the valley. For that, I can say it's a lot of losses has been happened in every field. Rather than we can say talk about the education, in every field, lot of losses have been happened. But particularly talking about the education field, it's very big loss for the VET.
What about the students who are, aspirants who want to apply for scholarships? Because the government here is saying that they have facilitated, some sort of a way so that they can fill up their forms online in either the DC's office. Is that really working? Are students being able to benefit from
we
that?
we don't have any information about that settle, but we can talk about this. We can't bear the loss which we had been facing, because it is fully clamped down from last 4 months. So the educational loss for the students of the valley, when we can say, it's a very much big loss. Compensation is not such a thing which can just compensate that very big loss of the education. It's they can just compensate us for the kids. They can compensate the scholarship they can give us, but the compensation in the educational field, they lost a lot. They lost a lot here.
Okay, let me just get a last sense, because clearly for students here in Kashmir, schools closing down is not a new phenomena. It has happened in the past many decades now for many reasons, and this time around this is elongated, which is causing so much of worry. Just the final comments from you. Politically speaking, this entire political situation, how is it playing out on the mind of the students? Because I have come across young people in Kashmir, 4-5-year-old children who are very, very politically aware of what really happens. Is it something that's going to play out and, might even manifest itself through protests when schools and colleges open? Is that another worry?
Oh, that is worry right now. Maybe in the month of March when schools are going to reopen, maybe this confusion and chaos will be in the minds of the students that they're going to protest. But I think right now everyone is aware that huge losses occur right now to the education sector. And as far as the politically we will talk about that, definitely it's having a bad effect or impact on the minds of the kids. They might be thinking about the plans or what's going on for the next session. As before the examinations of these board examinations, there was also a confusion whether the exams will be held or not. But ultimately, exams are going right now, and situation is coming on track now. I think, inshallah, from March onwards, everything will be on track.
But in Shopian in particular, a lot of the shops are still closed. A lot of the traders are still sort of maintaining a hartal or at least a partial day closure. As an educational institute, is it also a worry for you from all sides? That, you also have to worry about either the separatists' call or the militants' call, that everything that you might be easy targets?
And definitely, we are having a threat. There is a threat actually, and education sector, that is a prime focus. Exactly, we are dealing with the kids, and we can't just sacrifice them for the sake of the hartals and all the things. Yes, threat is there in our minds as well. We have to think about these things. We have to be very careful, rather, I can say.
Right. So many worries are mounting here in educational institutes. This is just one of the many schools that we saw shuttered down, closed down. And children clearly, in this harsh winter, walking distances, covering distances to try and go to maybe some private tutor, some private coaching class. And many of them actually out on the streets just playing, not sure by when they will be able to make it back to their classrooms. Here in Shopian, this is Smita Sharma.